That is awesome sauce. Fantastic kind of weather. Woo. Actually, yeah. It up a bit. Hopefully the people don't mind.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Over there, get to see part of Niagara Falls. It is very beautiful. In any case, look how beautiful the falls is from here. Look at that captain of that ship. He's been riding it for a while. Fantastic, fantastic. I love it though. Are you enjoying the walks with me, my sweet supporters? Because winging it just right, it looks so good in so many ways. That's a nice compliment, actually.
Gangnam Style. Whoop, 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 whoop on Gangnam Style.
Alright everybody, welcome to Niagara Falls, and we're gonna just do a little bit of a walk briefly to see the wonderful sights. And as you can see, as you overlook the ledge over there, get to see part of Niagara Falls. It is very beautiful. Now if you keep heading in this general direction about 20-25 minutes leisurely, you'll eventually see the Horseshoe Falls right up close. That's where we're heading, just temporarily. I want to say there's some patio tables down here. If you want another vantage point of the falls when you're eating and everything else like that, you can go down below over there, the Grandview Marketplace area. You also have restaurants and washrooms. How convenient! We're just basically doing our walks. Now there's 2 ways to go about this. 3 ways if you're also including walking down the sidewalk close to the street. So you can go up the stairs near the zipline building area. This is also the building towards Niagara City Cruises. These people here are actually coming from the front entrance. They're walking down the little pathway and they're heading towards the boat. Can load up to 700, 800 people at one time. Let's go up the stairs so I can show you a little bit of the falls itself in nature. And I chose to come, and luckily I came at a good time because there's clouds everywhere. It's beautiful. It's really cool. Look at this extravagant, wonderful stuff. And the day itself is fabulous. Zip lines are also up there, just in case you're wondering. It's like a 60-second ride, $70 in order to get on it. Huh? Look at how beautiful the Niagara Falls area is. So some of your questions, such as, well, for example, when you're pretty much doing your own thing. Oof, hold on 1 second. So, one of the things people are asking, of course, is, as a local resident here in Niagara Falls, what's it like walking down this area? And do you enjoy it? I'm one of those people who, even if I do the same thing over and over again, I actually don't mind. I really like it. So for me, I hardly ever get bored that way. And people do like variety, they do like change, I get it. Niagara Falls. I enjoy the walks, I enjoy the sunshine, especially the sunrise. Earlier in the year, in the springtime, like April, May-ish, might be definitely much colder for sure. But what I like about it is there's hardly any people around. You get to see the beautiful sunrise early in the morning. I know this sounds crazy sometimes, but like 5:30 a.m. in the morning. But if you catch the sunrise just right, with clouds like these, but a little bit of clear skies going through, it's beautiful. Especially that small little window with like 3 or 4 minutes where the clouds turn pink. And then you get to see the sun coming off the reflection from the river. Oh, it is super, super beautiful. So that's what I like, especially whenever I'm walking up and down Niagara Falls. I usually do that for Clifton Hill, especially in the summertime because it's so busy. And people love that energy, people love the vibe. For me, it's just a nice breezy walk today. This summer has been hot though, unfortunately, unlike the last 2-3 years. I remember even if it was 27 or 28, it felt like 25. You're pretty much sitting underneath this tree, and if there's a slight breeze and you're underneath the shade, it feels beautiful. It doesn't feel hot, and you can actually take a break and rest. It is one of those wonderful times when you just want to explore everything. And this is what makes Niagara Falls so beautiful. It's just majestic. They keep the preservation of nature, mix it with a little bit of city life. You have a pretty interesting combination. I love it. But if you have a friend who lives in Niagara Falls, sometimes, heck, even go to a hotel. And if you can get overnight parking for like maybe 10-15 bucks, it's actually really worth it. Other than that, like your typical tourist town. Now we have adapted, we have grown over the years. Now there's events where they'll actually close the road to Clifton Hill, the public road. So all the way from the base of Clifton Hill, they'll close that one right over there. And then leading up to this road, that will be closed off from public transportation. So there's no cars that are allowed to go through. Just the people walking, and it's beautiful. So they've been incorporating that idea in the last 2-3 years, maybe, and it gets pretty busy, especially when people are coming back from the fireworks. So it's a great show. Two of the things that you can obviously spot here in Niagara Falls that are free to go to. Do what I'm doing, that's the first one. Walk all the way down to Niagara Falls and you can see Niagara Falls for free. Doesn't have to cost a single penny.
Oh yeah, look how beautiful the falls.
And the second
It's
one,
wonderful.
usually around May, part of October, they'll do fireworks every night at 10 o'clock, and it's really, really nice. So that's what I love about this sort of thing. And that's also free to watch. So 2 things you can do down here in Niagara Falls already that are free to watch. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. Once in a while there. Look at this. Oh yeah. It's amazing to see these sights. Especially when you're up close like this and you're like, there's the Bridal Veil Falls. And it's crazy. So yeah, just wanted to say, Niagara Falls is full of beauty. And yes, Niagara Falls is definitely a beautiful sight. What's going on, Barry Chan? Oh my goodness, it's just wonderful, wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Alright, and there it is, the iconic Niagara Falls itself. It's really beautiful. One of the things I love about this particular area is not only does it provide more than enough clean energy for 4 million homes here in North America, it also provides 18% of the world's fresh water. And what people don't know is that they're going like, will this Niagara Falls ever stop? What happens if the waterfall just completely ends and you don't see any water rushing through anymore? Still 15,000 years of fossil fresh water still running through the falls, still keep flowing for another 15,000 years. So when you think, hey, you know what, wait, when will it ever stop? Some of the souvenirs over here, it'll show a hat saying Niagara never stops. That's one of the reasons why. 15,000 years of fresh water still to flow through these falls, and even more interesting history behind it too. So yeah, I just wanted to say Niagara Falls is beautiful. If people were ever wondering what's on the other side over here, actually, they have a ton of gardens, especially whenever you spot blue roses right on the other side. I know it's not much of a scenic ground, but for those who actually don't mind the flowers over there, it's really beautiful stuff. So I just wanted to say, keep it rocking, keep it rolling. Hope you enjoy your day over here. Niagara Falls is very beautiful. Today's a beautiful day. And sometimes you'll have walkthrough, but it's also kind of funny how you're at the photo booth. Hello, photo. How's it going?
And a beauty it is. In any case, so for now we'll take advantage of what we can over here. I still have a bit of time, so no need to rush. No need to rush for sure. And summer's already over, in a way. Not technically with the summer season. It'll still be pretty nice. I wish we had more summer seasons like this. For us, the tourism season is already coming closer to close. However, there's parts of the summer that I really love, despite it being really hot weather. During the summer season, to keep this these rise in operations alive, basically. It's actually I wouldn't mind going through it again, just because. Actually do help. So it's really interesting when you're in the tourism industry. You have to have this nice ebb and flow of stuff. Alright everybody, so touchdown. We are pretty much close to halfway, reaching down to the Horseshoe Falls, the main attraction of Niagara Falls itself. Some people already would say it is the Niagara Falls. It's on the Canadian side. So what I love about this area in particular is just the beauty of the falls. When you're pretty much looking down, you're going like, oh my goodness, there's so much water coming down there. It's just an absolute sight to behold. There's a lot of things you can admire, especially when you're coming down this area, because it's not only just beautiful, there's a ton of things to see, and the best part about it is it's free, because you know what I'd say. That's right, happiness shouldn't have to cost a thing. But not just that, you can pretty much admire, you know, the view and enjoy several of these moments with your friends and your family. So I just want to say, whenever coming down here in Niagara Falls, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff here. At night, it's like a little kitty Las Vegas in a way. When you're coming down Clifton Hill, they have a lot of arcades, you can do a lot of bowling, tons of restaurants, mini golfing, Mario go-karting, stuff like that. Just wanted to say, there's plenty of things you can also do here at night as well. Me personally, I love going down to the Butterfly Conservatory and seeing the beautiful butterflies because it's so serene and calm. And the butterflies, I love weather like this because the sun, when the sun comes out, when there's any kind of bright light, those butterflies, it's beautiful. They're flying everywhere around you especially. It's nice, calm, and serene. So just want to say, it's great to be down here in Niagara Falls. I want to say thank you once again for checking out the tour and just enjoy the walks with me. I would say, whenever you have a moment, embrace moments like these because you never know when this kind of weather might last. I gotta say, this seagull over here, what you up to? People here, just maybe like the joggers and people who just like to exercise, do their thing. And what I like about this one is when there's hardly any people around, I get most of this place to myself, and I would just enjoy looking over the falls, the beautiful skies, because the sunrise is just coming up. It is amazing. It is an amazing adventure. So that's a good thing. And other times I hardly miss pretty much at all. So it's very, very interesting when we're doing our thing down here, Niagara Falls, how nature is like. Now I call this spot over here, if you see this kind of signpost, this is a great spot to take a look at the boat ride, do a little bit of a selfie, because this is where I did my rainbow picture with the boat around the back. I thought it was fabulous. Look at this. Because funny enough is, if I keep going a little bit further, unless I'm really close to the Horseshoe Falls itself, you'll probably get more of an angle like this, where you don't see as much on the side because of the way the edge over here, the ledge here, is angled. I especially love it when it gets nice and sunny like this. I was like, yo, sweet sauce, right?
He already knows it. He's taking a bang. What is he doing?
He's winning, Justin.
That hurts me, brother.
In any case, look how beautiful the falls is from here. Look at that captain of that ship. He's been riding it for a while. Sometimes, depending on the mist, it'll go really deep. So this isn't actually bad, but the mist was actually blowing a little bit on this side because of the wind current. That boat, that captain of the boat will go really deep in there, and then it's really hard to see, but it looks so good. Ooh, there's a little doggy there. Anyways, yeah, we are down here and we're getting closer towards Table Rock, the facility right next to the Horseshoe Falls itself.
Meet Table Rock. It's one of a kind. You should stop bad apples as well as put a halt to those pesky little burglars.
It's a really beautiful building that they renovated, especially when they did the gift shop. They completely brand spanking new. I don't know if they probably spent millions of dollars on it, but it's pretty nice. I'm gonna lift this a little bit higher because it's a little bit harder to see what's pretty much from above if I'm doing this in a different angle. But we're gonna go ahead and check it out and see what's like coming up from here. So, right, incredible. Ooh. Crazy. Oh, you're good. You're good. Sorry if I can't really see what was up from there, but already I'm walking down there. Holy, those cute little doggies. It kind of reminds me of when I went down to CNE and there was this golden retriever. It was so cute though, but it had a special condition where I only had one eye, and I felt super sorry about it. I was like, you know what? That won't take away a dog's ability to be a super dog. Super show. Wow, wow, wow. It was just awesome that after the show, when the dogs do their performances, you can meet the trainers, the dog trainers themselves, and pet the dogs. It was so good. I let the little kids also have their shot first for like the good first 3 minutes. Then when they had their little shots, oh, there's more kids coming in. I was like, this is wonderful. And I was able to pet the dogs themselves. It's really, really nice that they give you a chance to do what you pretty much what you wanted to do, and also ask the history behind some of the dogs as well. As a local here in Niagara Falls, I really thoroughly enjoy these adventures, and one of the blessings that I'm pretty much down Niagara Falls. Just wanted to say thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and walking around with me. Honestly, I'll have to review that video because I don't even know how the views up there. And they also have a restaurant that you can see over there. This used to be known as the Elements Restaurant. And they keep renaming it. So now it's called the Table Rock Restaurant. It's another one of those fine dining places where you pretty much look outside. You can also have a look at this. Let's go. Woo! And hey, that's beautiful. Woo! Ow! This is Niagara Falls. This is one of our hidden jackpots. Just fascinating views. Oh my goodness, down here in Niagara Falls. Of course, we're checking the area out. It's just a beauty to be here. And oh my goodness, this is one of North America's most popular falls, the Majestic Falls itself. Not many people know is that this actually does flow from the Great Lakes, and they're all fossil fresh water. Let's just say there's a little bit of rainwater, and you see a little bit of like the mud sliding around. That's shale. That's basically when the water looks brown, but it's still pretty healthy. So the Niagara Parks actually does take care of the territory around this area. Get to see the beautiful falls itself. Absolutely wonderful, and it draws millions of visitors for a reason. So just want to say we be rocking, we be rolling. Oh yeah, down here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Let's go. I know you love those shots, right? So, hard to see from this angle, so just play it by ear like we did last time. First of all, that is quite a view.
Good job!
Thanks for joining, everybody.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Niagara Falls in particular is a very beautiful place. 2 floors, upper level, 2 buildings. And yeah, Niagara's Fury is long gone, my friends. Niagara Fury is long gone. Let's go, Barry Chan. Let's go. First floor is the gift shop. So this one here, if you want to get some of your passes, go to several of the attractions, including the White Water Walk and my favorite, the Butterfly Conservatory. Although it's a lot further away from here, this is a place where you can actually chill out, get some tickets and go. So first of all, you have the maple section right over here. You have a restaurant, kind of like more for the coffee and stuff, ice cream. You can get your food over there. This one here is the Table Rock building and the gift shop. it's kind of interesting how it really first began, because now, I don't want to use Barry Chan as an example, but we might use an example for Table Rock. So Barry Chan, we're going to give a little bit of an interesting history about Table Rock. And of course, this facility is named after Table Rock itself. It's not the original site in which Table Rock used to be. So what Table Rock is generally, if you can picture in the 1800s, it had a little bit of like a hill that's kind of like has something jutting outwards, kind of like a cliff. Let's just say this is like Table Rock in a way. Table Rock is literally like a rock that's sticking out like this. And in the 1800s, people were just going over here, and here's the falls. People are going like, ooh, look at the falls here. It looks really nice. What? So they'd rather not be over here. They'd rather be over here. This is what Table Rock is generally.
Nope.
And what's really interesting about it is the 1800s, it was considered so unsafe. So let's just say, you know, Table Rock is barely hanging by a thread, and it's kind of like sticking out like this. See how normally if you take this off, it would fall? So generally, Table Rock was like this. It was a very unstable. People were generally right over here, and they're overlooking the falls, and the falls is like, ooh, that's really nice and beautiful. And this is like kind of like more upwards. Now what's crazy is in the 1800s, as time went on, erosion took place, and this one over here started to actually wither away. The ground became more unstable, and as the ground became more unstable, so did Table Rock. So one day in the 1850s, there was a guy basically on a carriage, and it was just, you know, he was cleaning his carriage, he was doing his thing. There weren't like any horses or anything else like that. He was just generally chilling around while the Horseshoe Falls is right there. You know what happened? One day it went, the guy was like barely climbing up with the carriage. The carriage fell, unfortunately, but the guy barely came back up and climbed up the top of Table Rock and whatever was left of it. So that's how Table Rock soon became, you know, a story of its own thing. Table Rock no longer became Table Rock in its own way because part of it just, the chunk of rock just fell. The rock was so unstable at one point that actually they had to use dynamite in 1935 to clearly remove the rest of the rock away. And so Table Rock wasn't what it was formerly. The OG of Table Rock is long gone. I'm sorry. We love you, Barry Chan. Woo! But for the people's safety. And so ever since, because this facility over here is very close to the Table Rock facility itself. They named it after Table Rock. It's very beautiful. But yeah, that's the history, the crazy history of Table Rock. Barry Chan, ooh, what, you got something nice going on there? Woo! Oh, you're so cute. Niagara never stops, right, Barry Chan? Oh my goodness. And of course, my sweet supporters, Niagara never stops. Let's go. Let's go. Whoopang Gundam style. Sorry. There's Morgan over there. Whoa, that's crazy. Hey, how's it going, Morgan? What are you doing here?
I've been moved here since July.
Really? One of the things that you obviously spot here when you're coming down to Niagara Falls, you have a lot of collectibles. We have a lot of Kyles here. Oh, hey!
And it's good to be here down in Niagara Falls as a local resident. So thanks so much, everybody, for checking out the surrounding area. It's a good time to be around and enjoy the spring weather as well. Woof, a little bit of mist though. Yikes. Yeah, I just wanted to say, fabulous stuff. Hopefully you don't mind the trips once again, my sweet supporters. Oh, it's just another great day. That's for sure. Woo!